Good morning. I was gonna refill my thing before. Oh well, it'd be gay. Get situated here real fast. Fight with my pant legs. They're very flowy, so they get caught. Alright, so I have 12 boxes of Phione eggs. So we're gonna run around and hatch them and hope it don't take me too far over odds to hatch them all. I'm probably gonna end up running around Paldea in a moment. Ooh, actually, real fast, let me check and see if there's anything here I want and or need. Probably not. Mostly I just check for a few of the Pokemon I still actually need to hunt for, like shiny on screen, the ones that are dumb about spawning because their areas suck. It's like all evolutions and stuff, so it don't much matter. Oh, excuse me. You know what? I'm gonna start at the top of the map. By the top, I mean the border. I'm not using egg powers for hatching speed. I don't see much of a point to it. I mean, it helps, but I also just don't want to make a sandwich. Right, B is not the dash button. Whee! It only seems appropriate, these being little water... Are they? I guess they're technically legendaries. Considering you can breed to get them, I kind of don't count them, but they still count. Enjoying our last warm day for about a week. Supposed to be up in the 70s today, and then we're getting a big cold front end, and it's going to be down in like the 50s. Tiny sirs, I do not need you. Here, my baby. What you doing, my baby? Cleaning your face? It was very weird being back in Scarlet and Violet. I say as if I wasn't playing this the other day. Okay, she's laid down. Oh, first egg. Okay then. Although, if by some chance I manage to get this thing shiny early, I'm gonna keep hatching eggs. You guys are getting a 3-hour stream of me hatching eggs either way. What's up, Mama? Do you need out? You good? Alright, hold on. My pooch wants out. I'll be so glad when ladybug season is over. Their numbers have lessened, but there's still quite a few. Usually I have one buzzing around the top of my bedroom at night where the light from my lamp hits, and I can hear it dunking into the ceiling. Alright, first row of eggs, no shiny. To be expected. The quickest I ever got a shiny was 10 eggs. And that was in Shield. I was breeding a shiny Shinx for a friend and got it in 10 eggs. And then after that it was 14 for one of the Palde and Tauros breeds. Because I figured it would just be easier to breed them than it would be to hunt for them because they hadn't fixed the outbreaks yet. See, then after that, I think it was my Sprigatito luck, because I got my first shiny in 20 eggs, and I got the second shiny in 20 eggs, and I got the third shiny in 40 eggs. And then after that, my shiny egg luck went back to normal. So everything within a couple hundred. He looked a little orange there for a second. And now he's gone underwater, so I can't tell. I'm gonna assume that Tynamo looks different because it's half underwater. Yeah, I didn't realize how aggressive you guys were. You know, imagine doing something like this is probably a lot less fun in real life, unless you're on like a cruise ship. It's like, I guess swimming around the island could be fun if you were with friends, and then, you know, you stop along shorelines where you can to camp. isn't an island, it's a peninsula. I keep forgetting Paldea is not an island. But to be fair, considering the the island that connects to Paldea from Kalos, we can all only assume is barren as all heck. Wiggle, wiggle. Try to start counting these after they... Try and start counting these after they hatch. Sorry, having a bunch of noisy vehicles driving by today, apparently. I was supposed to start recording for this. Oh well. The hour and 13-minute long Ursaluna hunt that I have like no idea how in the world I would cut down, because there's me encountering 2 other shinies and then Ursaring is involving it. Ah, well, it'll be okay. I can't hatch eggs if I have no eggs in my thing. There we go. I would speed up, but then if something spawns in front of me, I have less of a chance of seeing it. Don't know why I legit thought that was a Dreadnought. And not a Floatzel. Phione! Oh boy. We have entered Prime Jerk territory. Gotta love Veluza. So they're putting out a bunch of new, like, Pokemon icons and stuff. It is fun. I love it when they do that. But I gotta laugh, because they are hyping up this Rayquaza raid so much. Which, you know, it's their right to do it if they want. I just find it kind of funny. Hold on. Dog wants in. So I was going through Twitch earlier and getting clips. And I had to laugh because I hit the one point in a stream where I found Cherubi, where I got up to like let Stella in and get her a treat and ended up refilling my cup and throwing away trash and putting things in the dryers. But I'm sitting there waiting. It's like, Jesus, I was really gone for like 5 minutes there, wasn't I? Love how you can see the desert entrance, but it's not really the desert entrance. It's just the desert because everything around it hasn't spawned in yet. So I love how there's Avalug in an area that's probably not completely tropical, but fairly warm. Like, we're not really to the more tropical climate until we hit a little further down here, but just seeing Avalug in the water, it's like, this has got to be at least fairly warm water. I mean, it's ocean water, you know, it's going to be cold, but still fairly warm temperatures there, dude. Go back up to the mountains. Still fighting with what I want to do for my winter overlay. Figure it out. And it annoys me. It doesn't feel right. That was really number 4. Okay, never mind. I wish you could skip watching an egg hatch. Just get a little notification up in the corner of your screen. Your eggs have hatched. Alright, there's 15. Poor John Stone hit 3,000 eggs last night. Pro stream for like 12 or 13 hours, I think. Hopefully he gets it soon. Ah, she must be wandering around looking for a place to lay. Sorry, was distracted by my dog for a second. Hi, baby. I ain't had nothing to eat, honey. I had a donut stick earlier, but that's about it. You probably ain't gonna find no scraps that weren't in the floor last night for you to sniff around and find. You're just gonna lay in the sun. I don't blame you. If I could do it, I'd lay stretched out in the sun too. I think there's usually items on this rock. Hi, Pellifer. Or at least I think there was when the first time you come to it. I didn't mean to hit the... There we go. I listened to about 20 minutes of a Winter by Pokemon music video this morning. It's one of those ones where they add on like the sound of the wind and blowing and stuff, and it's like, okay, This is nice, but the wind is getting kind of annoying. Which is hilarious considering I have a Stardew Valley soundtrack video. This is the same thing with like rain and thunder in the background. Gotta figure out what I'm gonna catch that shiny Rayquaza in. Momentary interruption, guys. Oh, okay. I'll get him in a beast ball, probably. Me and everyone else. Don't know what I'll get him in Violet. I have two. Or, I don't know what balls I have left in that game. Hi, Shelter. I lost a shiny Shelter to the despawn area over there once. I was so mad when it happened. She's waiting for us to go out. But I'm gonna wait till a little later this afternoon. Because it rained last night. Give the grass and stuff more time to dry. Yeah. That way I don't soak my shoes. Yeah, Mama likes not having wet shoes. Especially wet sneakers. Yeah. You'll live, I promise. I promise you'll live. You think you won't, but you will, I promise. Look, I can't help it. It was gray and nasty and raining all day yesterday, and I didn't want to go. Yeah. Okay, I think that's egg 20. Unless I've miscounted. Which is always a possibility. Alright, I'm gonna need my hand for a moment, baby. That sounds bad. Hold on, just a second. There we go. I can steer with one hand. I can't deposit in boxes and stuff, though. Oh, I know. You're so unloved and mistreated. Oh. Oh. We make you sleep outside at night. In the pouring rain. Without a dog house. Geez, the last time she slept outside at night, other than when she doesn't want to come in at night and she lays on the porch, was when she had puppies. We had a kennel outside for or a pen outside for them, not a kennel. That'd be too small. Well, the kennel was out there as well for them to lay in. So yeah, it's been a long time since you spent a night outside. That wasn't you just not wanting to come inside during the summer. Yeah. Oh, I know. Not me mocking my dog at all. Get that spot behind your ear you like. Yeah. There's one spot behind one of her ears. She loves getting scratched. She just tilts her head more and more as you do it. Oh, yes. Yeah, feel good, Mama. Yeah. I know, you poor unloved, mistreated thing. I didn't sit in a chair for 20 minutes last night petting you. Gonna lick my hand? Oh, thank you for the kisses. Here, want to get the back of my hand while you're at it? So I can be evenly drooled upon. You can always tell when it's starting to get colder out because she gets clingier. When it's warm out, she don't want nothing to do with me. Because it's hot, but as soon as the weather starts turning, she starts wanting more and more of my attention. This is cold season, Mama. It's snuggle time. Yeah. 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 See, cold's out, Mama. It's snuggle time. Not quite yet, but over the next couple of days, we're supposed to start be in the 50s tomorrow and be in the 50s and 60s throughout the next week. And we have one day that we might be in the 70s. The lows at night are supposed to start dropping to the 30s. Bring on the cooler weather. I'm ready for it. Say socks and jackets and hoodies and the big comforter on the bed. With the electric blanket and the Afghan. I like a lot of weight when it's cold. So Mama just needs to get her a weighted blanket. I think probably about 15 pounds would work. Just be squished all year round, yeah. Hold on, I need my hand for a second. Almost through the first box already, dang. Alright. I know, mistreated baby. She's only half as mistreated as I make her sound. Yeah. You're the one who gets up and runs when the cat tries to snuggle. He'd snuggle with you all the time if you'd let him. Well, not all the time, but he'd snuggle with you on the bed if you'd let him. Yes, he would. He does love his sister. He likes bapping her in the face with his paws when she walks by or comes in. That was kind of funny. She's gonna get him one of these days. She's gonna nip him real good and he's gonna hide from her for 3 days. Yeah. You won't know what to think if we ever manage to get that kitten in the garage. You go lay on the bed, stick your nose in the window. You can get all the good smells. I don't know what good smells there might be, but we're not going for a walk anytime soon, baby. It's going to be at least another hour, 2 hours, 2.5 hours, something like that. Not gonna lie, I thought that Ferris scooter was a lot disc for a moment. Oh, there you go, baby. That works too. Okay, I thought I saw something purple. I'm gonna assume it was a shoulder. say we might catch about 2 boxes. Probably not quite the entire 60, but I'm gonna say 45 or 50 maybe. Hi, Pin Pin. Yes, the other window is open too, just not the one beside me because the sun was blinding me, hitting the desk. I'm gonna have to get rid of so many of you guys. Yep, he likes to show up on occasion. Usually he sits just out of range of the camera, or all you can see is like his tail. But we have windows open, so he's got to poke his head in the windows. Oh, there he goes. Bye-bye, Pin. Gotta go investigate elsewhere. You will live, I promise. We'll go walk after I'm done streaming. It should be nice and warm out. And hopefully most of the mud and the grass will be dried up. And I won't make it back home with soaked socks. It's wet socks I hate more than wet shoes. So hello, King Yo. Alright, that's the first box finished. Don't worry, I have like 10 more boxes. Still really surprised that Love Disc and the Alola Mola are different lines. Okay, you're fine. Don't get in trouble for watching streams while working. No, I was kind of sad to see shiny counter in this maxed out at 400. So did you guys see that Scarlet and Violet have now outsold Red and Blue in Green? I don't know if Green was included in those numbers in the first gen of games, which is kind of cool. Just they've managed to, you know, outsell the games that have been selling for almost 30 years now. Does it still count if you buy it from like a thrift store or something? Probably not. It's probably game stores it only counts with. Game stores are like bigger retailers, however they do it. So I imagine if they resell a copy of Red and Blue in like a thrift store, it's just marked as game or something. What did I get? I hate it when that happens. Kinda sad Nimona didn't want to battle on the beach near her house. It wasn't grand enough for her. Hello, Kira. Yeah, don't spam too many emotes. I do collect cards, more for the art. I'm not a, like, huge collector. I'll probably need to go change the setting for that. I have it set more so it's meant to not the people who spam like 10 lines of heart emojis or something. I have the same thing with caps lock done. So you can only do so many caps lock letters, so people aren't like spamming caps lock stuff to get attention. But yes, I get Pokemon cards on occasion. Not very often, but on occasion. So there's like two places in town that have them, and they're kind of the older stuff. No, I'm not affiliated yet. I don't have enough chatters in chat constantly. That's the only thing I'm lacking is like consistent viewers. Which is fine. I don't mind it taking time. Yeah. You agree, don't you? But I'm not doing too bad. I get usually 2 or 3 Twitch chatters. I will. Or well, I won't. I'll poke a friend and they'll do custom emotes for me, but I plan on doing it. I'll do the silly little rewards and stuff as well. Gotta have that RAR button. Which is an inside joke I will not explain until I'm able to do it. I know, how do we... Oh, you don't have to, but if you do, I appreciate it. I have plenty of followers. I'm to 68 or so. Can't hatch eggs if they're all hatched. I'm not currently looking for an artist, and I'm not saying this to be rude, unless you're doing them for free, which I don't expect. Also, I don't know how long it would take me to hit affiliate. I mean, I don't know how many streams I have to keep up, like 4 or 5 viewers and chatters. So I think having someone make emotes would be something I would want to do after I actually hit it. Yes, while the offer is appreciated, I'm not going to start... Well, I have an artist, but I'm not going to pester anyone about emotes or anything until I actually have affiliate. So I'm not currently looking for anybody, but, you know, thank you for offering. Yeah, you need 3 average viewers, but you need to get at least 5 different people in chat, which I don't remember if I've hit that yet or not. Okay, just double checking I did put eggs in my thing. But also, it's hitting towards winter, which is kind of my slow months at work, which means I don't have a lot of spare cash. So yeah, while the offer is appreciated, I'm not currently looking for an artist. Maybe another time though. I have a friend who has an affiliate on here, and I think she makes like $1 a year. No, that's fine. Sorry, if I get kind of snappy, I got really used to the people who came in and were pushy, like the AI artists, or the people who are like, here, look at this thing, and it's some Bitcoin thing. If you let me do your overlays, I'll help you make money. And it's like, dude, it's like I have 3 viewers. Do you think I have money to pay you to do my overlays? Like, go away. I like doing my own overlays. It's fun. And slightly frustrating, but also fun. I'm gonna have so many Phione and Pokemon home. The person who did... I forgot my Miltank. Hold on. There they are. The person who did my icon and did like the little Miltank on my overlay. I found her just on Tumblr. I say her, them. And bless them, they're a college student, so they've been like super busy. Then I have 3 or 4 friends I know who draw, so generally if I need something I can be like, hey, can you help me out? I like my little Miltanks. I have 5. I have 2 for Pokemon that are throwing Pokeballs. The blue one I use for shiny hunting. I have a purple one I use for just like regular gameplay or Nuzlocke or something. Then I have a pink Miltank holding a controller for just kind of regular games. Yeah, the scammers get ridiculous. They come in waves. I have a red Miltank holding a sword I use for when I play RPGs. And I have a green Miltank with a hoe and some carrots that I use when I'm playing like Stardew Valley or farming sims. But no, the scalpers do get really annoying. Because I used to get them, and I'd get like 3 of them per stream, and you could always tell after like 2 or 3 minutes if they were a scalper. Like, would you guys go away? Like, I'm using a $15 capture card. Do you think I have money to pay you $100 for an overlay set you're gonna steal from someone else? I love the ones who give you a fake Discord name and then you look them up and like they don't exist. I've done that one a couple times. Then one of them gave me a website name and it led to like some Bitcoin BS. Oh, no. No, unless he's making you a VTuber model or something. Or just like a big entire really nicely animated overlay or something. It shouldn't cost $500. Excuse me. And I'm not saying, you know, it can't get up to that height, that cost, but never pay them all of it up front, as horrible as that sounds. Like, unless it, I can get it, but also unless they're willing to do like half and half, I'd be very wary of them. Because Glad Hand, who did my icon and stuff, they took half up front and then half when they were the other half when they were finished. So I've had a person too, you know, I paid him for a picture, then like never got the picture. Ah, so you were gonna get the entire package. Yeah, you gotta be careful with that. Definitely gotta do your research with like finding out about them and stuff. And I hate that you get scammers and stuff, because then you're wary of like all artists, and it's like, good for you. But I have a friend I poke anytime I need something major. It's like, Mama! It's like, can you help me do this real fast? And like, yeah, hold on. I had a phone scammer once. I was at work and my phone rings, and it's a number I don't recognize, and just in case it's like a doctor's office or something, I always answer. And I get, hello, in like this really Jamaican accented voice. Is this, you know, Miss such and such? It's like, this is Publishers Clearinghouse. And it's like, no it ain't. It's like, I ain't never done nothing for Publishers Clearinghouse. How much I paid for logo? I got my icon was $20, and then my little genre mill tank, as I call them, were $10 each. And then at some point in time, I'd like to hit Glad Hand up for like a starting and ending stream title, maybe. Is what customized my my not really. I've hit the end of the world. Yeah, that sounds decent. That's more or less, you know, that is reasonable. Oh, such big sad size. You just so mistreated. I know. Big baby. Broke. One of those people though that if at some point in time in my life I ever managed to come into like a lot of money, I'm gonna like poke around a bunch of my favorite artists and commission like a bunch of art. Huh? Times suck. People be broke. I'm gonna get attacked by frickin' Veluza while this egg hatches. Yeah. Yeah, I know. You big sad baby. Hey, thank you for the follow. See, I told you I was gonna get attacked by a Veluza. Yes, thank you, I saw. They're gonna have to do something spectacular if they ever want to replace DJ G-Rave as like the best thing that ever came out of Pokemon. No, I don't have an Instagram. I have a Blue Sky, which I haven't added to my Twitch stuff yet. I have a Twitter as well, which you can find my Blue Sky to there. I also have a YouTube. This is why I don't like fish. There, I should be out of range of most of the things that swim. I'd consider an Instagram if I weren't so bad about posting. Like, I can't even keep up with posting one thing a day to Blue Sky right now. So I'm working on it there, I figure, before I branch out anywhere else. Here, the Game Freak, can we speed up egg hatching scenes? That was 49, wasn't it? Yes, it was. So I don't know what all I would post on Instagram. Yeah. Be a ton of pictures of my dog and cat, probably. There we go. I think we're gonna run in a big circle for a couple of minutes. Also, Kinyo, you can have art from other people on your Twitter. Just art you like and stuff. I'm not going to take sides in this, but you can have other people's art on Twitter. Things you like and whatnot are retweeted. That person just like multiply. So please don't like internet sleuth each other. At least not in my chat. It's 51. Okay, I can see why people do this here. Very far. You hunker down for a bit, baby. We're good. You'll get to walk today, I promise. Sad little lump on the end of the bed. Just a like $15 one off Amazon. I couldn't tell you the brand name, and I kind of don't want to crawl under my desk to get it. Something cheap and affordable. I think it's a little less now. At some point in time, I would like to upgrade to one that's a bit more, you know, expensive. Something a bit more sturdy. Do not fight in my chat. I will boot both of you out. Hi, James. How goes it? How was your day? Good. Did you ever get your Growlithe? You were the one hunting a Hisuian Growlithe, right? I have like... Oh, you got the Rowlet. Okay, nice. I have like 6 different J names who pop in and out, so on occasion I do get you guys all confused. There's you, there's Jeremy, there's Jeremiah. I think there's a Jamie in there somewhere. Yes, Hisuian Decidueye is very nice. Of course, regular Decidueye is very nice too. I love it when they give Pokemon evolutions kind of an RPG feel. You know, because it's like in X and Y, you had the ninja, you know, the thief, but you had the magician, you had the knight. Then in Gen 7, you had your wrestler, who was probably considered your barbarian. Then you had your singer, your bard, and you had the archer. And they kind of skewed themselves from that in Gen 8 and Gen 9, which is fine, but it was still kind of a fun little trope they had going on. Whoops. Okay, I am on the correct number. I do like that they kind of bought that back in Legends Arceus. Because you get your Dark Swordsman in Hisuian Samurott, and then I kind of feel like Hisuian Decidueye is maybe supposed to be kind of a monk. And then you get Hisuian Typhlosion, who would, I don't know, what are they, clerics? You'll forgive me, I'm not 100% on like D&D classes. Well, I said kinda. He always, it's the hat that kinda gives me the monk feel. And that he's a part fighting type. That was Egg 60. Look, they're Pokemon. They're not going to be 100% accurate. Alright, on to box 3. I'm hoping that with Legend ZA taking place in Kalos, if we do get regional evolutions for starters, that they lean back into the RPG kind of class setup. It'd be lots of fun. Like I said, I really enjoyed it. Thought it was neat when they were doing it. But I figure it'll be that, or we'll get the Gen 6 starters and they'll just have megas, which would be fine too, I guess. A little less exciting, but still pretty exciting. Mostly because I'm not like a gimmick heavy person. Like, I barely ever used megas or Z moves, and like on occasion in Sword and Shield used Dynamax, and like practically never in Scarlet and Violet do I use the Terrestrial forms unless I'm in a raid. Honey, I beat the game. I don't know what you mean about the map. How are you confused about the map in the game? Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought you were talking about Scarlet and Violet there for a second. My general idea is that if they're doing urban redevelopment and they're like expanding the city, we're probably going to have areas that are a mishmash of like city but outside the city as well. It will be interesting to see how they do this, because you're gonna have to have big enough areas for wild Pokemon to appear, like biomes of some sort. And there are a nice enough variety of biomes around Levencia City in X and Y that you can get the general biomes we're all used to. I've seen bits and pieces of Agatha all along. I like the Down the Witch's Road song. Yes, but see, the thing is, if it's 100% in the city, we still don't know if this is future city or past city. Because I'm taking every leak we have with a grain of salt. So if it's past city and it's, you know, they're still building out and expanding, it would be perfectly reasonable to still have, like, filled lands and stuff outside of it. And if this is future city and they're redeveloping to make this city more Pokemon friendly, then it would make sense for them to have like a bunch of big park areas for Pokemon. But in the end, we're just gonna have to wait and see. We can assume and guess all we want, but until they give us that next trailer, we're just not gonna know. Which at this rate, we probably aren't getting another trailer this year. Which feels very weird. And no, this doesn't have anything to do with the no news is good news, because the developmental team and the promotional team are not related to each other. Yes, sometime next year. The current theory is maybe an early summer release. But for all we know, it's releasing next November, and we still have a year to go to wait for it. We don't know. We won't know anything until they tell us. Like I said, the vibes I got from the first trailer they released with how they started it with like the hand-drawn sketches puts me in the mood of, okay, this is the city in the past working its way towards the future, but like I said, we've no way of knowing until we see. Okay, I did do eggs. Do not believe how many times I have not run around for 10 minutes and can't figure out why something's not hatching. They're making us put in our time for this one. Which I still feel like it's going to be a straddle game where it releases for one system, but you can play it on either. It'll be something kind of like Black and White. Black and White Black and White 2. Where you could play it on the regular DS, but if you had a 3DS and you put it in the 3DS, you could get the extra effects and stuff from the 3DS. And given we don't know anything about the Switch 2 yet either, other than like some rough drafts and stuff of how they wanted to do it, and then some specs for like the processing power and whatnot. Which I figured the biggest difference will be probably how smooth the game runs and how the graphics look between systems. Hopefully Legends ZA will be properly optimized. I'm sorry, Game Freak, but Scarlet and Violet aren't the best optimized games. You lag when you watch grass at a certain angle. If you go into Area 0 and fly out and go to Kitakami, none of the Pokemon except for like the terrestrial Pokemon will spawn in. I should show you guys that actually. Like none of the Pokemon except for like maybe the ones in the actual towns, but none of the ones in the open area where you can like battle and catch, none of them are there. Area 0's never really lagged for me, but Casserolia Lake? I call it Lag Lake all the time. Now, yeah, Casserolia Lake lags, but it doesn't lag as bad as it used to. But yeah, Area 0's never really lagged. I mean, I don't get too bad lag in like Tag Tree Thicket either. It lags some, but not as bad as it does at the lake. Actually, I really should show you guys this because this is hilarious. Here, let me show you guys this glitch. Yes, I'm cheating, we're flying there. I mean, the game could be better, but it could also be a lot worse. Yes, thank you for that. It's not even so much that, it's just, not my job to police people. I mean, you know, it sucks that they're possibly claiming other artists' work as their own, but also, I wasn't going to buy anything from them anyways, and anybody with two brain cells to rub together is going to check their art and stuff before they do anything. I've had half a dozen people and be like, I'll do you art for cheap, and it's like, I already have an artist, I'm not gonna get your art. Okay, here we go, let me show you guys this. Watch them have fixed this glitch or something in an update, and me just not realize it. I just like trying to keep a peaceful chat more than anything. You're fine. Nope, they ain't fixed it. Oh, yes, they have. Used to be you could be in Area 0, and if you flew to Kitakami, nothing would spawn in. I did it 2 or 3 times on, like, accident. It's nice to see they fixed that. I don't even remember why I was flying to Kitakami originally to discover this. and having been in Area Zero, it was probably I probably had a shiny sandwich going and was bouncing around spots to do some hunting. But it was really funny. But just part of the lag in Kitakami is literally the grass. If you're facing downwards enough and you lag, tilt your camera so you're facing more the character back towards the ground and you speed up. Watch. Oh, of course, now. But it's so funny. I don't know if it's just the grass movement or something messes with the FPS or what. Am I the only one who, whenever I see a Phione, I think of those tops you used to be able to get it like Sonic or whatever, where you just drug them across the floor or table or something and let them loose and they'd start spinning. Oh no, wait, they had those at Burger King. The tops were the Pokemon toys at Burger King I hated to get the most. I had a Venonat one. Those were so much fun. I wonder whatever happened to some of those toys I used to have that just kind of vanished into the ether. Whee! Hi, Mudbray. Can't hatch eggs if there aren't any eggs in my team. I don't know what I thought Sandshrew was, but for half a second I didn't realize it was a Sandshrew. It's one of the best spots in the game to just run around and collect items. Because you get so many of the rare bones and stuff here. Hi, Sir Skid. Let's not run into the Luxray. Whee! Less weed. I hate it when they do that. When Wudo go to run and they just run into you. Okay then. Sometimes I have trouble with Gridunts and telling if they're shiny or not if I haven't seen one in a while. Like, is he shiny? It's like, I don't think he is, but I'm gonna check. Oh, they're gonna hatch in the forest. go. You guys still make me think of tops. Not gonna lie, I've done both a Volbeat and an Illumise outbreak, and I hated both of them. Nothing against it, I just don't much care for day-night specific only outbreaks. Because then you have to wait 20 or 30 minutes for the sun to either come back up or go back down so you can continue. Alright. Almost 3 boxes in. Have to breed a couple more boxes of babies this evening. Just to keep my numbers up. Also, I love how we do this in games, and I would not be doing this in real life. I would not be... Okay, let's jump off the side of this cliff. Because I guess maybe if you grew up with a phone that could, you know, keep you from falling to your death, it might be a little different. Really? Hi, Bombardier. Get out of the pool. I keep forgetting. That's what happens though. But I'm finished with Legends for a bit. I'm sure there's something in that game at some point in time later I'm gonna want to hunt, but for now, Legends Arceus is complete. I just gotta check over here for Appleton and Apple. So I love that they're valley. They're, no, I guess this is probably technically a valley. This is a big bowl. A big circular bowl. Some 400 years ago, a group of settlers moved into this area, realized it was a circular shaped valley, and thought having thought the shape would help keep them protected. So that is 82. The funny thing is, I look for the exact same kind of areas in Minecraft because I really just love building in little valleys because it makes me feel protected. Caves. I also like building in caves in Minecraft. There's like big old nice kind of half above ground, half under a mountain spaces. Honestly, the cave updates were the best thing that ever happened to me in Minecraft. Alright, one more egg. Last row in box 3. I want to say I generally get about 5 or 6 boxes done a stream. Something like that. Dang town doing the chicken dance. Wonder if they went with that because it was easy to animate. I still laugh whenever I think about Zacian and Zamazenta's turning animation in Sword and Shield, where there's literally just nothing smooth about it. They're literally just tilting the animation instead of taking, I don't know, 2 extra hours making the bodies curve as they turn. Look like one of those little animations someone would do in like Photoshop, where it's literally just them moving the picture back and forth, and you can like see the boxes and stuff. Like, I'm sorry, you guys can do all this stuff, but you can't go back and fix this janky animation of these wolves turning to look at the trainer. Like, come on, we get the nice story animations. Like, you guys couldn't make this look nicer. Instead, it's literally just the model doing a 360. No, that'd be a circle. What would it be? Turning a 90-degree angle? Or going 90 degrees, or however you would want to word that, of just them turning half a circle. 90 degrees is not half a 360. That'd be a... I don't know. Like, I never said math was my thing. It kind of really was. But the sad thing is, I think we might have had better animations in the DS. Like, at least if Kyurem was turning around to look at you, they had its feet moving. You know, it was stomping. And Kyurem's a big old, you know, like, half-frozen ice dragon, so his movements are allowed to be weird. It's like, you know, like Rhydon and Miraidons, yes, I can see just the way they're proportionally built that they don't turn physically as easy. Like their sides probably don't. Miraidon especially because it's more motorcycle like. We don't get a we don't get a smooth, tight turn, but we get a wider turn, you know, whenever we're doing this. They will only go, which makes sense. But it's like, this is a dog, and if you've ever seen dogs, it's like, this dog should be 10 times more flexible than this. It's like, I've seen dogs twist themselves up into corkscrews going after things before. It's hilarious. Like, I've seen better turns in your Pokemon turn to look back at you animations from like Sword and Shield or Sun and Moon. Do they turn around to look back at you in Sword and Shield? I don't think they do. I think that was a Sun and Moon thing. The meme with the Rowlet going up against the Groudon and it turns its head to look at you like, are you crazy? You don't care. She's snoozing. She ain't got a worry in the world, do you, honey? Oh, I have a beagle. She was mad at me earlier because we hadn't gone out on a walk yet. But it rained last night, so I want to give the ground time to dry. She's spoiled. Precious as she is, she's a spoiled little thing. Yes, she is. The temperature and stuff's been going down, so she's been wanting a lot more attention because she wants like snuggle time and stuff. Which is fine, but my main problem with snuggle time is that the one chair she likes to snuggle in puts me to sleep. I can be wide awake and sit down in this chair to snuggle with Stella for 20-30 minutes, and I'm like sitting there yawning after 5. This chair kicks my butt. It's a nice old comfy chair. One of those ones is like just worn down enough that whenever you sit in it, it just kind of conforms to your body. I think I'm just gonna fly over this. Gotta love it when your mount disappears. I don't think so. Because, like, I've never had an egg hatch midair. I think his legs have to be moving for it to count as steps. Because it counts as, because swimming counts as steps as well. But I imagine it's a little harder to keep track of when you can basically just do in this kind of corkscrews in the sky, more or less. But yeah, I feel like the step mechanics is tied in with their the legs slash wheels moving. I don't think gliding counts towards steps either. Which, of course, all the step counters is more or less an overglorified timer. And you know, it helps if I have actual eggs in my party. I'm gonna do that at least 4 more times. Maybe not this stream, but just throughout the streams. So Pokemon put out a statistic thing this morning. I think it was out yesterday in Hi, who? Anyways, I think it was out yesterday in Japan, but they had to crack a joke about us not putting the top bread on sandwiches. Let me move Hoot Hoot. Come on, dude, into the extras box with you. You know, I won't complain, at least it wasn't like another Heracross or something. I was hunting for a shiny Zoroark, and I swear to God, if I'm not mistaken, when I finally found it and got it, there was a shiny freaking Heracross in the background. So I think that's the first shiny I found while hatching eggs. At least in on stream. I don't think I found any shinies while I was hatching Spiritomb. And then of course in X and Y when I was Sword and Shield while I was doing DLMIs, I was avoiding encounters. Oh. It's a nice shiny. Shiny Noctowl is nice too. I would love a another owl Pokemon. Either a regional form for like Hoot Hoot and Noctowl, or a new evolution, or just a new owl Pokemon in general. Yes.
Okay, matter what?
What you
Okay,
need?
bye-bye.
Okay. Had to talk to my dad for a moment. Hi, Geodude. I might have synchro with one of these later and just like spin around in circles. Ooh, yes, a hummingbird Pokemon would be nice. I want a, I want an Okapi Pokemon. I think that'd be neat as heck. There are still so many animals you could do that would give us good Pokemon. Also, I would love for us to get a Pikachu clone eventually, or heck, even just its own Pokemon as a kangaroo mouse. Actually, I take that back. Give us a kangaroo mouse, but make it a giant kangaroo mouse. Make it a mount. I just think it'd be funny riding around on a giant kangaroo mouse. But there's so many good critters that would make so many good Pokemon. If we get a new Rotom, oh, I had an idea for one. But yeah, I mean, a new Rotom form would be possible. I doubt it'd be a printer. See, because we have electric, we have grass, we have fire, we have water, we have ice. Actually, okay, they might have been trying to go... We could probably do a ground type or something. Have it possess a jackhammer. Maybe for a flying type it would possess a toy airplane or something. Or even just a model airplane, I guess. But yeah, Rotom's one of those one. Right, Fan Rotom. I did forget about Fan Rotom. Yeah, some of the types, like bug types and stuff, I could see them having a hard time figuring out how to do those. But, rock and ground would probably be plausible. Poison would be a maybe. I couldn't see one for dragons either, or fairies. Just because they're more real life and this is possessing machines. They could probably do fighting type as well. Steel type would be possible. But yeah. Alright, that's 100 eggs down. It's one of them. I don't outright have a single favorite Pokemon. I was very sad when she didn't get a regional form to go along with Tauros. Because it very much would have been neat to have seen them make it a kind of a counter and have it be like either pure fairy type or like grass fairy. Seeing how we didn't get a grass fighting Tauros. But I like her well enough. I mean, I have a plush. She sits on my desk. As if I don't have a Riolu plush with a keystone band around its head sitting at the top of my TV as well. But the gaming... Oh! Guess I'm gonna watch some shooting stars for a moment. I like catching the meteor showers in game. Alright. That would have been pretty cool. But my Miltank icon actually comes from the fact that my Minecraft skin is a I call it the bi-pride cow because it's just a regular white cow with the spots being the colors of the bi flag. And because I have played Pokemon so much, it just kind of evolved into a Miltank icon instead of it just being like a regular kind of cartoony cow. And given enough time, you know, I might end up changing it. But for now, I like my Miltank. Oh! I think this egg really wanted to hatch. See how far down this hill I've slid. I'll be traumatized. The egg probably won't be. Alright, you have a good day. Oh, also, hello, Siren. I didn't realize you were a new person. Sorry about that. Look, I imagine Pokemon eggs, if you were to crack one open and make like scrambled eggs out of it, you could probably feed a family. Did I hit that too many times? Okay, no, just counted once. Yeah, that is a little bit of surprise. I guess they probably wanted to make it a bit more fair for younger kids. But it is really surprising it's not a 7-star. But I also wonder if it's not a 5-star because it's technically an anime tie-in. I look at it this way though, if they're just gonna go and make it a 5-star, that's just gonna make it easier. Because I mean, with the 7-star raids, about the only thing you're getting special there really deep down is the title. 7-star Mewtwo was crazy. But with the 7-star raids, really about the only thing you're getting there is the title. Because you can build a Dragon-type Charizard, Terra-type Charizard, and get more or less exactly the same thing. Yeah. That's also something, you know, you can do. It's just going to take time. But I feel like with the Rayquaza, they're making it 5-star to make it fair to the younger, less experienced trainers. Yeah, but you can also get Mewtwo in almost every game from the past, like, 4 generations. I mean, we got him through the raids in this, which still counts. We get him through Dynamax Adventures and Sword and Shield. I don't know, you could get him through wormholes in Ultra Sun and Moon, I think. I'm not 100% certain on that one. You can get him through Remnus Park in Diamond and Pearl. You can get him in X and Y because he's an encounter there because he has a Mega Stone. So yeah, so the world's not lacking in you being able to get a Mewtwo, and if you really, really, really want to reset it a ton of times, you can get one with really, really good and probably perfect stats, but it's gonna take you a while. But it's like, even with, you know, just the starters and stuff, you can still get starters in 90% of the games. Yeah, something like that. Because they've done enough Kanto games that we've had a Kanto game on almost every system. I mean, we didn't directly get a Kanto game on the 3DS or the DS, but, you know, he was still in X and Y. And, you know, with events and stuff as well. If you really wanted a Mewtwo, you were going to be able to get a Mewtwo. It wouldn't be that too difficult. Oh, eventually I'm gonna shiny hunt a Mewtwo. Eventually I'm gonna shiny hunt a lot of legendaries. But everything else first. Have one more egg. There we go. But I am curious to see what they're going to do now that they've gone through all the starters except for the Gen 9 starters. And it seems to me like it'll probably be like a 50-50 chance they'll decide to do Terra raids with them or not. I have a friend who wants the Paldean starters and Terra raids so bad just so she can catch them in different Pokeballs. They're like, honey, we can't guarantee they will do the Paldean starters and make them catchable. Like, it's possible, but it's also equally as not possible. We got the zoomies. Which in the end, if they want to give us raid battles with the Paldean starters, that's fine. And if they don't, that's fine too. I'm curious to see if they will rerun some of the older raids now that they're finished with starters. Some of the ones from like the first year of the game's release, Cinderace, Greninja. I don't remember any ones other than Cinderace and Greninja. Of course, to be fair, I have all the raid Pokemon, so but it will be interesting to see how and what they do. Of course, I'm also curious to see what other, like mythical Pokemon they're gonna give us as rewards for finishing Pokedexes. I have so many Pokedexes in home I need to finish. I got lucky with Scarlet and Violet and only needed 30 odd Pokemon. But that's because I went through most, and hunted everything shiny in this game. So there were only a handful of Pokemon I didn't hunt in this game that I'd had shiny from other games. But that is not the case in Sword and Shield and Let's Go Pikachu and I'm a Shining Pearl. I did finish Legends Arceus. Legends Arceus has been finished. Of course, I did a Living Alpha Dex in that game, so. So my easy stuff stops there. Yeah, it's a lot of alphas. The worst ones to hunt for were the ones that spawn only in distortions. Those took me a while. did miscount. I had a feeling I had. But I finished my, the hunting I wanted / needed to do in Legends Arceus yesterday. My last shiny catch in that game was a shiny Alpha Ursaring that I evolved into an Ursaluna. 115. I've just barely begun. I don't expect to get this shiny before like 300. And I should get fairly close to 200 eggs today. Probably a little under. I have another hour or so left to stream, and that's probably about 2 more boxes, give or take. So I should get over 150. Seems to be about what I usually do hatching eggs. So unless I have Johnstone levels of bad luck with this shiny, hopefully I should be done, if not Saturday, then probably next Monday, maybe. I know egg odds in this are 1 in, is it 512, 514? But I always kind of boost that up in my head to just 600 even. So I've still got a couple hundred eggs to hatch, probably. And after I hatch this egg, I'm playing a different game for about 2 weeks. And then I start chain hunting in Let's Go Pikachu. Yeah, 1 in 512. Which isn't bad, not really. Actually, before Scarlet and Violet and Legends came out, more often than not, if I wanted a shiny Pokemon, I just hatched for it. Yeah. But, I mean, it's doesn't take as long as it can trying to encounter hunt something in like Sword and Shield. Because I hunted for a Pumpkaboo and a Galarian Yamask last month because, you know, spooky season. And it took me over 1,000 encounters for each of those. So it took me about 7 or 8 episodes, I think. About 2-ish weeks. Yeah, but here's the thing. I think those the boost only counts if you battle them. You don't get that boost if you just encounter it in a battle and run away. And honestly, it's easier to just hunt 1,000 of them than do 500. And then keep going. Don't have the patience for that. I'd rather just regularly shiny hunt it, honestly. And even then, just shiny Charmods aren't too bad either. Oh, big sigh. Are you getting hot snuggled up in that blanket, honey? Yeah, I've got a lot of hunting to do in Shield and Sword, if I can maybe convince my niece into lending me her copy. I've got 70-something Pokemon to hunt in that game. From various generations. From like Gen... what is it? 2, 3, 5, 6, and of course, you know, Gen 7 and 8. Well, no, not 6, because I'm saving Gen 6 hunts for, Legend ZA. Excuse me? Just walk through me and my Pokemon, why don't you? Oh, I need, after this hunt, to actually go through Brilliant Diamond and see what Pokemon I can chain hunt in that. Because I don't imagine it'll be a lot, but it should help me knock out some of the Gen 3 Pokemon that I need. I don't mind chain hunting too much, it's not bad. I got like 6 or 7 Girafarig chain hunting. Yeah. I don't battle them though, I encounter them to see if they're shiny, and if they're not, I run. So can have so much fun hunting the Swords of Justice and doing all the DA adventures and stuff later. Yeah. But honestly, when you hit 500 encounters, you're a third of the way to like shiny odds anyways. So, you know, it's one of those things that, like, I might as well. And also, I don't know if I have 500 attacks between my Pokemon teams. I guess I could rotate them out, maybe. I don't know. I'll worry about it when I get to hunting in Sword and Shield again. That's a couple months away. That's a next year thing. Yeah. It could be for doing more than one. I have a lot of lines I need to finish. The evolutionary lines where, you know, I need 2 or 3 of them. Of course, I also kind of plan on mixing it, doing some breeding as well. So it won't all be encounters. Because some of them I just don't want to fight with that much. Or they're version exclusives, or... that Pokemon like Corsola, Galarian Corsola, I'm going to end up breeding. I haven't been counting any of these. Galarian Farfetch'd I'll end up breeding. I might end up breeding some of the Pokemon you can only get through static encounters. Bye, Spoink! Can you let me out of this tiny trap, please? I want to battle exactly none of you. I hate it when this happens. Why we need a sandwich with a repel power in this game. But yeah, we'll have to see. Some of it's also just in-game resources. Like, I'm not exactly poor in Sword and Shield, but it's not exactly Scarlet and Violet where if I need more items, I can go to Blueberry Academy and, hit the item lottery and get a bunch to sell. Like I said, maybe we'll see where I'm at when I get to actually hunting in that game. 'Cause I don't expect to be in it till sometime like the beginning of next year, either January or February, depending on how long the 30 odd Pokemon I need to hunt in Let's Go Pikachu takes me. Or maybe it's 20 odd Pokemon? I don't know, I'd have to recount. And at some point in time, I'm going to have to restart my game at least twice so I can shiny hunt the Reggies. Which of course means shiny hunting the Swords of Justice first, because I do have all 3 of them unlocked. Ugh. I wish that Type Null wasn't shiny locked in Sword and Shield. That means I gotta get it through my DS, which is fine. I just don't have this stuff to I just don't have the proper capture card stuff for DS. That would be a solo thing. I'd have to play it on my own time instead of streaming, or buy me a second camera and get it angled right so you guys can watch me play it on my 2DS. That's a much later hunt as well. Basically legendaries, and then like some of the reset ones are gonna be my later hunts. Oh, still need to figure out if I want to try chain hunting the legendary birds. Because you can. Apparently it just takes a while. Because I've also considered maybe trying out the shiny Dynamax weekend. I think we're supposed to have another one in the next month or 2. I couldn't with last month's because I was encounter hunting ghosts. I was in the middle of a hunt when those happened. I haven't done very many of the Dynamax adventures, honestly. Like, I did 1 or 2. I did the Suicune one, which was necessary for the story, and like 1 or 2 others, I think, and haven't done any more. So those will be fun. I did it again! But you guys, I'd do it like 3 more times. Run around for 10 minutes without any eggs in my party. You just chillaxing, ain't you, honey? Oh. Uh-oh, Stella. Something made a noise. Stella, something made a noise. I shouldn't do that. I'm gonna set her off and get her barking. Is Papa home? I bet you that noise was Papa moving stuff around in his truck. Oh, it's a waddle. We got about another hour and then we'll go. Yeah. It'll be nice. I'll get hot. I always get hot when we go on walks. This is the middle of winter. Look at the dapper fellow. I like shiny Spinnerack. I really do. He looks nice. Also, he's very easily visible. Because I guarantee I've run past at least one more shiny I just didn't notice. Also, why I hop off Maridon like he's gonna, or Maridon like he's gonna make a difference as to me encountering the Pokemon or not, I don't know. I'm so used to having to hop off Weirdeer to throw a dang Pokeball. Alright, so I think the goal for today, and probably for most days, is to hatch at least 150 eggs. So basically, I just want to finish this box. And then Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So maybe by Saturday we'll have it, provided I don't end up going over. Of course, I still have a few more boxes of eggs to to breed for to get to 600. 600 is 20 boxes, and I'm at about 12, 11 and a half. 11 and a half. Which is fine. I should be able to pop 2 sandwiches later and get past 15. I actually meant to do another sandwich this morning just to get some more extra eggs and forgot. It says the big truck. I still want to get a synchro with this thing later and see if it spins around like a top. Oh, I miscounted. go, big yawn. Why I'm trying to speed run through this crowded area, I don't know. No, I don't. Whoop. Hi, Earthworm. I can say nothing bad about him ever. I have one on my team. And I love them dearly. Need a big old long Earthworm plush. Though I stand a little bit by, I could probably crochet that, but he'd probably come out a little wonky. It would be the metal part on his sides with the arms that would give me trouble. Yes, my honey. Oh. Tried to hunt more Pico once, and it was literally me just running around that one pillar. Just around and around and around. Oh, I stand corrected. That one rock. I thought it was holding something up. Yeah. I'm my baby. Hi, my baby. Give me another 20-30 minutes. I know it was an hour a few minutes ago, but I've decided I'm just gonna stop at 150. Yeah, we'll go soon, I promise. And then you're gonna be mad at me the rest of the week because we won't be walking till the afternoons. It's supposed to be oosh out, and I want to walk during the warm part of the day. Need to clean your ears out, baby. Do you want to go back outside? Are you good? You can go see what Papa's doing. Poke the new vet's office and see if what they charge for an ear cleaning. Because I know our groomer does it, but I don't know if she gets as deep as they probably could at a vet's office. Clean that gunk out of your ears. Huh? I think you're just generally itchy. I'll have to give you a bath here in a day or two. I wash dirt and stuff out of her fur. I try to give her one about once a month. Maybe twice a month, just depending on how dirty she's gotten. How itchy she's being. That is a miscount. Ain't no way I have 136. Do you want to go outside, baby? Go romp in the sun for a few minutes? I think I've spent half this stream just talking at my dog. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Lag moment. I keep forgetting that hitting X in this game opens up the map. Because B was dash and X was Y. Y was jump. I keep saying X. It's Y. So have you guys seen that apparently in Japan they let you customize your Switch before you buy it? Like, you can choose the Joy-Cons and stuff you get, and what color the slide rails things are. Because in which case mine would just be green. For half a second between that bronzer and that slugma, I thought that was a very tiny cargo. Hi. I'm surprised you weren't a shiny Glimmet. Because for a bit, that's about the only shiny I found up here, trying to find a shiny coffee. Like, legit, I found 5 or 6 shiny Glimmets. Enough for the 6 or 7 shiny Glamora I found while I was trying to hunt shiny Garganacl in Area 0. Excuse me. I really gotta stop counting before they hatch. You couldn't have hatched on the bridge? That'd have really been a big hardship. Sorry, my ear itches. I probably need to clean mine out. Thank God that wasn't the shiny. The last thing I need in that clip is, oh, my ear itches. I think she's gone to lay for a little bit. Poor baby. Oh, let me move this fellow. You know, all 3 shinies I found today have been pretty vibrant ones. Alright, 10 more eggs to go. Okay, just a Litwick. For half a second I thought it was a shiny Slugma. Now I'm gonna start seeing fake shinies everywhere. Trying to get out of here. Whee! Oh, gonna have to figure out what we're gonna do for dinner tonight. Poor Papa. All he wants to do is go hunt. And he ain't quite managed it today. Oh. Let that dumb wiggle. Do I have a shiny? I'm assuming a Giratina? Yes, I think I do. I think it was an event Pokemon I got a long time ago. So hi, Justin. Well, I mean, you do have a... You can hunt it if you have Brilliant Diamond or Shining Pearl. It's just gonna take a while because the shiny charm in that game sucks. Keep hearing thump 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 thinking it's my dog. It is not. Funny it'd be if this was a shiny one. Nope. That's okay. I am hearing my dog. She's sitting in the bathroom scratching. Well, you're gonna have to wait then. Till you can either get those games or you can get a game you can shiny hunt him in. It's just kind of how it goes. I don't think he's in Sword and Shield, so you can't Dynamax Adventure him in that one, if I'm not mistaken. I think they left most of the Gen 4 Pokemon out of that game. No, they had Azos and stuff. I can't remember if they had Dialga, Palkia, and Giratina and Dynamax Adventures. Oh, well, okay, that's your only other option then. Because they're shiny locked in Legends Arceus, and well, they're shiny locked in Legends Arceus. They're not in BDSP. Yes, I told them that they don't have Brilliant Diamond or Shining Pearl. But that's basic. That's your options, unless you have a DS and you can get Diamond and Pearl or Plat. Can you shiny hunt him in Platinum? You probably can in Diamond and Pearl. I don't know about Platinum. Okay, I did remember to put eggs in. I mean, you can probably look up just shiny luck Pokemon Platinum and Cerebi will tell you. That's what I generally do if I'm trying to figure out what Pokemon I need to hunt in what game. Could you imagine? Okay then it's not shiny locked in Platinum. Could you imagine them not being shiny locked in Legends Arceus and it going by the first encounter rule and you having to beat Bolo over and over and over and over and over again until the Giratina he summons is shiny? Ah, okay. So there you go. Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, Sword, Shield, or Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl are your options for hunting a Giratina. Alright, 3 more eggs to hatch. Hoot hoot. He looks so disinterested. And I kinda can't blame him. Alright, last egg for the day. Like I said, I didn't figure. I don't figure I'll get this thing shiny in the first 300 eggs. Which will be my goal to reach Thursday. Oh, I want to save. So thank you guys for coming. Wednesday is one of my days off for streaming unless I have something else to do that week. So I will be back Thursday where we'll hatch 150 more eggs and test my luck then. Thank you all for coming and chatting, and thank you to my lurkers. I appreciate you either way. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.